welcome back to PF International for the final 6 races of the 2016 Awning Company Super 1 British Championship season. It's Judgment Day. Here's Jake Sanson with the grid positions for IAME Cadet.
Harry Thompson, Josh Radican on the front row with Taylor and Wilkinson on the second row of the starting grid. This is going to be an interesting race, none the least of which it is going to be the last race of Harry Thompson's cadet career. And this is going to be an interesting one to bow out on here at PF International. He'll want to finish with a victory. So they fly through what used to be known as Bruno Ferrari. We've got somebody going straight on the grass as they fly through the loop for the first time. And it is a very strong start from Thompson. He's got himself into that now very customary lead position, and he will want to stay there. He's already wrapped up the 2016 championship in both Honda and IAME cadet categories, so he just wants to finish his cadet career as a race winner. But with everybody bowing down to their first hairpin for the first time, looks as though everybody's got through neat and tidy on the first lap. It's about the rest of the field giving chase. We've got an off somewhere just after the loop. Alicia Barrett in the 17 is off the circuit on the grass and recovering. I think the other kart in the equation might have been Van Napton, one of the Fusion drivers.
This is a celebration for Harry Thompson, the only driver in the history of karting since 1960 to have won a 2-stroke and 4-stroke cadet title in the same season. Never been done before at this level, and it's a real testament to his ability. He's a young man with a huge future in motorsport. Make no mistake about it, you could be watching the next Jensen Button.
Well, there's 2 or 3 guys behind who want to sort that one out, because that's Josh Ratican going for 3rd position. He makes the move there on Taylor, who falls back to 5th position as a result of that. He's lost another place there. So the leading 2 are Thompson and Dimitrov. Then in 3rd position it is Ratican, but not for long. He's going to go for 2nd position, and he makes the move, and his teammate's gone with him in the 2nd of the AIM karts in that little gaggle. So down to 4th position goes Dimitrov. Now, who is that riding with Josh Ratican in tandem as they run through? I think that's Bray Keneally. That would be incredible. I think it is Bray Keneally. He started in P10 and has already shot himself up into 3rd position, chasing down Thompson.
So Bray Keneally having a good day so far. 7 places made up, and you know that he's going to go for the win at this late stage of the season. Nothing to lose, any of these drivers. We'll see Harry Thompson out front. Harry will want to finish the season on a high, but the drivers behind him are all queuing up to try and deny him. And here come the AIM drivers down the inside.
I think Thompson's going to lose the lead. He might even lose 2nd position here as we watch the chasing pack behind. And yes, look, it's AIM 1 and 2 now, as up the inside. A great side-by-side battle, this one, between teammates. That's Kayaski on the inside of Max Dodds as they continue to scrap, and I think they're going to lose another place there as well. So down the back straight come our leaders. It's Ratican now leading from Keneally in 2nd position, Thompson down to 3rd, and a great scrap in the mid-pack. Up the inside and a little bit of a punt. That was close as the GP plate connects with the 33. There's action everywhere. Thompson's now back in his 2nd position, past Keneally, and Dimitrov goes with him, and it looks as though Joseph Taylor's going to try and push Keneally down to 5th position. He's there on the inside. Nicely done. 6th place, by the way, behind all this. Alex Dunn is ahead of Arvid Lindblad with Wilkinson and Barnard for company, but these 5 are tightening up again.
Through the complex one more time. Left-handed now into the S's, the final S's, the last part of the circuit, onto the main straight. So Joseph Taylor there, now running 4, starting P3. We know Taylor is a race winner, and I'm not sure what Joseph's plans are for next year, whether he's staying in cadets or whether he will be moving up. If he's staying in cadets, he'll certainly be the championship favourite, no doubt about that, as the O-plate goes through to the lead. Harry Thompson takes it back. Dimitrov goes with him. And
so too does Joseph Taylor. So Taylor's through to 3rd, and that's going to put Ratican a little bit wide, and that nearly gives Bray Keneally a chance to come through. Meanwhile, the 6th place battle is closing up, and here's the battle for 10th. A lot of jostling. There's a lot of karts in that one. That's the GP plate. Zach O'Sullivan moving his way through as Bray Keneally gets the move on Ratican to move up into P4 and lead the chase, with Dunn and Lindblad not far behind. Taylor Barnard has managed to get past the C-plate Johnny Wilkinson, the Welsh champion. So here is your leader at the front of the field. Once again, Harry Thompson, his last cadet race in his magnificent season. He wants to win his final race as a cadet before moving on to probably either the world of OK Junior or X30 Junior, depending on whether he decides to go for one or the other.
Yeah, that's his plans. When I spoke to him last time, interviewed him last time out, his plans were that. That's Bray Keneally, the 10. His brother Finn won the European Championships with Ricky Flynn Motorsport recently. Congratulations to Finn. He was a runner in Super 1 a few seasons ago. He's moved on to the European and World Championship stage now and doing very well, and that's great to see him doing so well.
Fantastic to see how close the battle still is as they flew over the loop. As they go into the hairpin 1, down the stretch towards hairpin 2, lots of overtaking opportunities around the circuit, and this is definitely one of them, but the top 4 remains unchanged. It looks to me as though they're going to tighten up again through to the S's, through the left-hander, a little bit of curb used. Great shots from the drone, as you can see the entire circuit from here, and a little bit wide there for 3rd position. That's going to tighten up the battle in the AIM driver's mind. He's going to go for it there. I think that's going to be a move for Keneally, trying to move up into 3rd position if he can get one over on, I think it's Dimitrov in 3rd position now, because Taylor, Taylor is still 2nd. Then it is Dimitrov ahead of him, and the leader, Harry Thompson. So Dimitrov looking for an opportunity to put one over his teammate. You've won 2 championships this year. I want to win the final race of the season, but Thompson really wants to go out as the reigning winner in cadets.
Yeah, you might think that he'd let his teammate win, but
no,
that's not in his vocabulary, Harry Thompson. He's wanting to go out, as you say, Jake, in his last cadet race with a championship win. We've got to move there for 3rd place.
Yeah, that's Keneally. Keneally's made the move for 3rd position, so he is now looking at a potential podium. Dimitrov still hassling Thompson for the lead. But Harry Thompson, the most successful cadet driver in a single season. It is now confirmed, of course. And if you consider how strong Lewis Hamilton was as a cadet, well, even he couldn't do 2 titles in 1 season.
Bear in mind, Oliver York did it, but he did two-stroke categories, didn't he? He did Coma and IAME cadet in the same season. And good luck to Oliver York, who's out at the World Championships at Le Mans in the next week or so, I think it is, week or 2 weeks. He will be a major contender for the world title there.
Yeah, one of the favourites going into that one, of course, and there's plenty of drivers on this grid who could follow in his footsteps as they go under the bridge and back onto the loop once again. Keneally bringing Joseph Taylor with him. Look at the 5th place battle now. It's absolutely raging with Radican leading the chase. Dunn, Lindblad in there as well. And I couldn't quite make out who the 4th man in the train is. I'm sure we'll pick it up in a moment as down this long back straight. It is one of the longest back straights, if not the longest back straight in British karting, as the man at the tail end, Charlie, in that battle for 5th position. Looks to me like Taylor Barnard has moved up into 7th, well, I was going to say 7th position. It's now 6th because he's made another place just 1 corner later. So Taylor Barnard making his way through the field now into 6th position, right up in there with the AIM trio. He's going very well indeed in this battle for 5th position. And if you notice, those 4 in the battle for 5th place are starting to edge closer to this quad at the front end of the field. They are gaining ground. It could be an 8-kart battle for the victory soon.
This drone coverage gives a fantastic overall view of this amazing facility here in Lincolnshire, the greatest karting facility in the world. Paul Fletcher himself told me that, and frankly it is. And I did say in the last programme, as we see Taylor Barnard making another spot, and he does go through. So Barnard now, what's that, 5th place, Jake?
Yes, it is.
He's through to fifth place. I did say in the last programme, by the way, if you think this isn't the best facility in the world, go and tell Paul Fletcher. Tell him what's better than this. Tell him why. He'll go and have a look. And if he thinks you're right and they've got something that we haven't got here at PF International, he'll stick his hand in his pocket and spend another £500,000 or so just to make sure this is still the best.
So Thompson out in front of Dimitrov. Bray Keneally strong in 3rd position. They've started to drop Joseph Taylor a little bit, but Taylor Barnard, we've watched him make 3 fantastic overtaking moves in quick succession to move himself to the front of the queue, and now he is getting a little bit of cooperation from behind to move him further forward. This battle is getting closer to the top 4. Taylor is falling off the leading trio a bit, and this means it's going to be a 5-way scrap for 4th position, but Dimitrov doing exactly what he needs to in this position. He wants to take a win off Harry Thompson in the final race of the season, and all he has to do that is sit on his tail and wait for that ultimate moment. But is Harry going to give him an inch? Well, Harry's got 5 words for you. Don't even think about it.
And looking in the background, looks like we might have lost Joseph Taylor.
Oh,
Taylor
yes.
clearly had a problem because he was pretty slow on the last lap. And it looks like he stopped. It looks like maybe over the bridge.
Has.
Yeah, he's out of the race.
Oh, there goes Dimitrov. Dimitrov's going for the lead and Keneally's gone with him. So Dimitrov now hits the front. Bray Keneally going with him into second position. Harry Thompson down to third. And that retirement for Taylor now promotes Barnard up into fourth position. There is Taylor's kart. He pulled off at the first turn, in fact. That is such a shame. What a disaster. Into the last lap. And that's Thompson into second position again. I didn't see where he got back past Bray Keneally. But Thompson is into P2. And he's right on the tail of Dimitrov. And he's going up the inside. He has the fastest lap. He's going to take the lead. Well, that was almost inevitable, wasn't it, in the 2016 campaign for Harry Thompson. He's won the IAME Cadet title. He's won the Honda Cadet title. He's never, ever going to relinquish the chance to win a motor race, especially considering it's his last race as a cadet at Super 1 before he enters the world of either X30 or OK, or he may even go a completely different route. Let's have a look at the inside line, though, says Georgi Dimitrov. Bray, come on, help me. We could beat him. We could beat him. This is not about winning for the team anymore. They know that Harry Thompson is disappearing from cadets. They want to get one over on him. Keneally almost forcing his way to try and get past Dimitrov, and that has held them both up. So now it's only second position they're racing for. Thompson's got enough of a gap. So Harry Thompson is going to bow out of cadet racing as the winner. You're only ever as good as your last race, and his last ever race, he will be victorious. Are we witnessing the birth of a potential Formula One dynasty? Harry Thompson takes the checkered flag for the last time as a cadet in Super 1 to win a fantastic race once again. Battles all the way to the finish there. That is the C-plate. Johnny Wilkinson just managing to pip his rival to the line. That's good enough for 7th place, by the way, behind the likes of Thompson, Dimitrov, Keneally, Barnard, Rattigan and Lindblad. Mace is 8th ahead of O'Sullivan and Dodds.
Harry Thompson, what a way to end the year. Talk us through your final race. A brilliant way to end the season as the British champion.
Yeah, a few of us got away at the start and me and Georgie managed to get away at the end, and it was a really tight race, but I managed to hold it off.
I mean, at the end there, you know, Georgie going for his first win, you're already the champion. Was there ever a thought, oh, I've won a lot this year, I might give this one to Georgie, or no chance?
No, I was obviously going to try and go for the win.
Dominant on track, fantastic off it as well. Are we seeing the emergence of a future Jenson Button? Thompson, the king of the hill in IAME and Honda Cadet in 2016. Taylor wraps up second in the IAMEs with Wilkinson third ahead of Keneally and Rattigan. There's more action on the way here at PF International with the Senior Rotax Max season coming to a close in fine style.
This is Super 1, the British Karting Championships, Round 9.